My name is Jennifer. That's my son in the video you just seen. This is his boat.
I do not appreciate people videoing without my permission.
Well, I understand that, but explain what happened.
Basically, we were in the park and we were trying to watch a movie for family time. We both got in, me and my sister got in an argument over a pillow, so we were trying to leave. I refused to because I thought that it wasn't fair, and then when it happened, I thought they'd leave me because I found that I was confused by a vehicle that looked identical to theirs.
Yeah.
It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
16, almost 17.
So what was y'all doing at the park? You was playing?
No, we're watching a movie because they were doing a movie there. I'm very worried.
That's my husband.
Okay.
You can tell him what happened.
We were at the park, you know, because Spring Lake Park was doing a movie. I got a fight with my family and they left me.
Really? For what? What was the fight?
It was over me sharing a pillow with my sister.
And they left you?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
Yes.
Where are they from? Where are you guys from?
Falk, Arkansas.
You don't know their number? I can call them.
903.
Okay, you guys. So I was sitting right here, me and the dog. And it's late at night. It's like 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock at night, somewhere up in there, 9-ish, 10-ish. And you can see the distance from my swing to way out there to the streets. So the dog jumps off the swing. He's chased the poor baby before I even knew who it was. He chased this man in the bushes over here. So me, I'm like, well, who is this dog chasing? I'm scared already. And so I started recording. I put the flashlight on because we don't have a street light right here. You can't see nothing right here. So as you see, we have no street lights here, right over here in this area. So he's walking down my street. I'm scared. I cut my camera on. I cut my flashlight on. I'm walking. I'm not knowing it's a little boy, you know. So the dog is chasing. I'm trying to make sure that the dog didn't hurt whoever was in the bushes. So, and come to find out, it was him.
16, almost 17.
My heart, you know, I have a big heart. I don't have no ill intentions. I could have called the police, but you know, why not call the mom and see if I can get in contact with a family member? Now, if I couldn't get in contact with a family member, of course I would have called the cops. You don't know their number? I can call them.
903.
But I'm glad my husband was here because, you know, he's my safe place, and I wanted the boy to feel like he's in a safe place. But I'm gonna show y'all the distance from my house from the park. Okay, this is the starting point from my house, and we're headed to Spring Lake Park, you guys. So y'all come with me. We're going to Spring Lake Park. Spring Lake Park, here we come. So yeah, this is from my house. This is the busy street that I'm talking about. Then you cross over right here. And yeah. Well, okay, so now this is what saddens me the most is the distance from my house to this park. With a child with a disability, like, I'm so sad. Any child, just any child. So it's a lesson and a blessing at the same time. That's why I look at it for, you know, her end and the babies end. Like, this is the part. Okay. Now I don't know where they were at the park because I wasn't here. This park is really big. It goes all the way around. Oh, I'm still going. So there's no telling. I'm still going. I don't know where we night was the tail at because I've never been night out here. I'm still driving around this park. I'm still driving. This park still hasn't ended. Still hasn't ended. It still goes on. I'm still recording because we're still at the park. I'm gonna go this way. It still goes on all the way out there. It also has splash pads. You might want to kids in camera. It actually has more stuff that way, but there's a baseball field over here. And I'm getting hot, so I can get back home. I told y'all I'm still bad. Oh Lord. But this part goes on and on and on and on. So why? Okay, I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how big part was. Yeah. Big bag. Big bag. Outlet. This is a long way. I didn't make it home yet.
Park so big, she got lost.
So this is from the park. Show you how big the park is. And this is from the park. Whoa. This is from the park. This is from the park to my house. So yeah. Oh, whoa. This is from the park to my house. What's up, babe? Let me get it in. Yeah. And this is also a busy street as well, right here. The street is also busy. It's nice. Busy, but for a child, it's busy.
My name is Jennifer. That's my son in the video you just seen. This is Bo.
I do not appreciate people videoing without my permission.
Well, I understand that, but explain what happened.
Basically, we were in the park and we were trying to watch a movie for family time. We both got in, me and my sister got in an argument over a pillow, so we were trying to leave. I refused to because I thought that it wasn't fair, and then when it happened, I thought they'd leave me because I found that I was confused by a vehicle that looked identical to theirs.
Yeah. Well, we went ahead and decided to start packing up. Our car was less than 20 feet from where he was sitting. So me and his siblings started packing up the car. I came back towards where he was at. My husband met me over there, and I was like, well, where's Bo? And he said, I thought he was with you. I said, no. He said he didn't want to come with me. So I left him over there with our stuff. Went to go get our stuff. He wasn't there. We could not find him. We immediately went to the guy that was directing the movies, let him know what was going on. They stopped the movie 3 times. By then, everybody got up with flashlights on their phone, was looking for him everywhere. I even had the authorities called. Security was already there. We were showing pictures, trying to get everybody to look for him. About that time, the lady that did this video called me to let me know where he was at. I spoke with authorities, immediately left, and went and got him. I never once left the park at all. We went to the car to put stuff in it and went back to get the rest of our stuff and him, and he was gone. He apparently got confused and seen another vehicle that looked like mine and ran off towards it, and then just kept walking instead of coming back. So all the comments under this video are absolutely outrageous. I have 5 children, okay? 3 who are autistic. My husband is autistic. I am also autistic. This one is severely autistic. He also has genetic conditions. But when he gets in those moments, in those situations, he does not think as clearly as one should. But as you can tell, my child is safe and he is happy and at home. And I would never let anything like that happen. Ever. So we really don't appreciate this. Instead of you taking a video of my child, you should have gotten my phone number first and then called me. If you want to make a video, fine. But for views, this ain't it. Just saying.
All right, so what we have here is a letter from Bo and family. We appreciate the outpouring concern for Bo. Cute. Butterfly in the sky. I could go twice as high. Take a look. It's in her book. Reading. To all y'all who be singing that when I mess up, there's a special place for y'all. We are addressing the video Bo. We are addressing the video of Bo posted without any further context of events. The truth was not. The truth was simply not offered as it should have been. This has led to people reposting and capitalizing off of the video. On June 5th, our family gathered for a movie in the park which we've attended before. Shortly into the movie, Bo and his sister got into a loud and disruptive argument. There were many small children around, and Bo's parents didn't feel it was fair to disrupt their joyful time and began packing up. Bo was told to gather his things, popcorn, smart water, and his book, and to stay with his dad while his mom and his siblings loaded their belongings in the car. When his mom returned, Bo had already wandered away from his dad. Bo's family looked for him everywhere throughout the park. His mom approached the movie conductor. He announced his name over the speaker. The family continued to search for Bo, at which point the mom went back to the movie conductor, who this time announced Bo's name, age, and description. The third time it was announced, moviegoers got up with their phone flashlights looking for Bo. As Bo's mother was showing park security his photo to help search, a call came in at 9:16 that Bo had approached a person in her yard. At which time the family stayed at the park while his mother left to pick Bo up. She explained what happened and thanked both her and her husband repeatedly. Bo explained to his mom that he had walked away from his dad because he didn't want to leave, but had gotten lost. He saw a car that looked like his mom's and chased it. That's why his face was so red and sweating in the video. Bo is autistic and he was 16 years old at the time of this incident. This was Bo's truth as he understood it, but it is not the reality of what actually occurred that evening. A witness had come forward that was there at the park and corroborated that the family had not left Bo, did not leave the park, and was searching for Bo. We ask that you view her videos at Narcissus Fields should you still have any concern. Let's see who that is.
Hey, so sorry. I didn't even realize that you sent me a message here on TikTok. I rarely check my messages on TikTok, and I haven't been on TikTok all day because I work from home and I've been working. And when I saw your TikTok this morning, I had to comment on it because I indeed was there. I do live in Dallas, but I'm from Texarkana. I was born in Texarkana. My family lives in Texarkana. My grandmother and my sister still live in Texarkana. And at the time, I was in Texarkana because the weekend previous, I came from my cousin's wedding. I spent the week there and worked there. So I was in Texarkana for that day. And as you can see in this picture, I went to the movies with my younger sister. She's actually gonna be 11, and my little sister, myself, and my aunt, we all went to the park to watch the movie that night. From what I can recall, what I do know is I was sitting, like I just showed you, and shortly after the movie started, I do remember seeing his mom walk past, and I thought to myself, actually, I think I might have said to my aunt, like, I guess they don't want to watch this movie because it was a kid's movie. And I don't know who she was with. I didn't necessarily see her with anybody, but I do recall her walking past me saying, and I said to my aunt, like, I guess they didn't want to watch the movie. And I went on about my business. We continued watching the movie. But if you can see here in this screenshot, I text my boyfriend when they paused the movie. And I told him they paused the movie because somebody was missing, a boy with autism. Well, I said a man because the man over the speaker, I believe he said a man. So they did pause the movie then, and everybody got up and they turned their flashlights on their phone because at that point it was dark. We are at a park. It's wooded. I don't want to say wooded, but there's a ton of trees. They're very tall and it gets super dark there. So dark you can see lightning bugs. So everybody turned on their phones, their flashlights for their phones. They got up. They were looking for him. Everybody's running around looking for him. Nobody's able to find him. So I took it upon myself, just because of the kind-hearted person that I am, to go to the concession stand because that's where I thought the person who made the announcement was. They didn't know, and the person next to them who had the truck and the trailer where the movie was actually showing, he was the one who made the announcement. So I went to that guy and I asked him, like, have they found him? Do they know anything? Whatever. His mom, which is the one who made the video, which is now deleted, she was standing there and she said they don't know where he went, that he ran off because the family got into a fight and he took off. We didn't know which way, or they didn't know which way he went, but they did know that he took off. I don't know if it was about the pillow. I don't know all of the details at that point. I was only very concerned with which way he might have gone, because one way is towards the highway, the other way is towards neighborhoods. It's all very dark. So I asked the mom, I said, do you think that he could have gone towards the water? Because there is an area of water where people fish. A very long time ago, there was alligators in that water. If I was at my grandma's house, I would show you guys newspaper articles of me being a kid at that same park. But neither here nor there. She didn't know which way he went. She said she didn't know, but I know personally, because I'm a psychology major, that people with autism are drawn to water. So we started walking towards the water. When I walked around, I made kind of like a lap around where we were watching the movie. By the time I got back there, I was standing next to her when, I'm assuming it's this lady who made the original video, called and said, hey, I have your kid. She asked where he was. The lady on the phone told her, I know it was a lady because I was standing next to her. The lady on the phone told her, she said, okay, I'm coming right now. She was very frantic. She was sweating. It was hot. It was June 5th, I believe. But again, we are in Texas. It is very hot in Texas. And I don't know if it was, I don't remember if she said it was a sister or another family member of theirs that was standing right there next to her as well. You can clearly tell she was maybe autistic or had some type of genetic order or something. But I was there sitting right next to the mom whenever that lady called and said her son was there. I don't remember the name of the street off the top of my head, but when the lady said the street, I looked it up on my phone to see how far away it was. And it was quite far for him to be walking alone. But they, from what I know, they never left the park. From the time that man announced that he was missing until they found him, that I saw the lady. So from what I know, they never left the park. I don't know if she was trying to teach him a lesson or not, but I do know that they did stop that movie multiple times. I do know that I was at that park. I do know that I'm from Texarkana, Texas. And also Falk is like 17, 20 minutes away from Texarkana. It is like the equivalent to a suburb of a big city. There are a lot of small towns around Texarkana. Texarkana is literally on a state line. So this is Texarkana. If you come to this side, you're in Texas. If you come to this side, you're in Arkansas. There's a state called State Line. So depending on what side you're on, you're in a different state. Even if you go to the post office downtown, if you're on one side of the line, you're in Texas. If you're on the other side of the line, you're in Arkansas. So I just had to come share what I know. Like I said, I don't know if she was trying to teach him a lesson. Could be. But I do know she was there. I do know that she didn't leave because I saw her there multiple times. I do know that she immediately went to go get him. Those are all things that I do know that are factual. If anybody has any more questions, feel free to ask. But I just had to share what I know and what I witnessed. But the man did stop the movie multiple times. And a lot of people did get up with their flashlights and start searching for him. And there was police there. Now, whether the police were there because she called them, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know around the time when I left, there was police present. So, yeah. So if anybody has any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I would say don't DM me because I don't really check over there, but that's what I know.
Well, thank you, ma'am, for that lesson on Texarkana and how it works.
First of most, I want to say hi, everybody. My name is Shonda. I am the lady that did post a video that has now went viral. I did not expect this video to go viral. My only intentions was to spread awareness. If you look at my content, I do not even post this kind of videos. Like, everything is hee hee ha ha ha. I ain't gonna miss no too. Carry on. You know what I'm saying? So this video has been heavy on my heart ever since that day, which happened June the 5th. And you know, if it hurts y'all, just imagine how I've been holding this in my phone and seeing it. Like, it was hurting me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I would think about it, and Laura was like, you know what? You should say something. You should say something. Get it off your chest. Share it to the world. Spread the awareness. You know, this could happen to anybody. And us as human, we make mistakes, but we learn from them. If you have made a mistake in your life, you're not human. You cannot be human if you have never made a mistake in your life. We learn from our mistakes. You know, the only thing we can do is pray and ask God to keep us on the right path so we don't make the same mistake. Now, y'all have been harassing this lady, sending her death threats, going to her house and all this, you know, because of a mistake, because of her actually being human. I do not condone in any type of violence or anything. Like, it was just an honest mistake, I believe. And I did say that he got lost because at that time I really felt that he was lost. Which is going on with the videos and everything with, you know, Miss Jennifer has posted. You start looking at everything that she's been saying. Y'all can believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm telling y'all my opinion on how I feel. I said that he was lost. Bo said he was left.
I got to fight with my family and they left me.
That's when everything started.
But what was the
No,
fight?
I believe
It was over
Autistic, please don't lie. And the internet went crazy. I
And they
mean,
left
went
you.
crazy.
Are you shitting me?
Yes.
People made other videos and screenshots and screen recordings, and with no need for me taking my video down at this time because it's over the world. It has, and like I said, the whole thing of this was to spread awareness, and it has touched millions and millions of people over the world. So all y'all have a heart. You have a heart. So you felt the pain. You felt the pain that this young man was going through, the emotions that he was going through. He felt that his family had left him. I said the baby was lost. I have been getting death threats and all kinds of stuff because I didn't call the police. I'm stupid. I'm dumb because I didn't call the cops. Family at that time could be anybody. Aunties, uncles, cousins. I didn't know who he was out. Not knowing mom and dad, you know. I didn't know who he was out with. I called the first number he gave me. That's why I stopped recording. But y'all was in the comments, Bo need more glasses. Bo has glasses. Bo has glasses. That's still not enough for y'all. It's everything's there. And no, I'm not taking the mother's side. I'm not taking the side. I'm taking your human side. It's overwhelming at this point. Like, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. But on behalf of me and the internet, yeah, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all, yeah. We want to apologize to Miss Jennifer for dehumanizing her, for being human, for making a mistake.
Yo, I want to take a second to show this lady's content because after watching this, her content is hilarious. Let's check it out.
What your broke ass doing?
Is that your real teeth?
Yeah, what's the problem? Is it a problem?
No, it's just you have a pretty face and some fucked up teeth. I mean, my teeth are fucked up too, but...
Oh, bless your heart. Ugh, what your broke ass doing?
Them your real teeth?
Yeah, why?
You talking about somebody broke?
So, I ain't worried about it. You broke, but I can fix my teeth, and you still gonna be broke.
I'm broke, but I'm at work.
It don't mean nothing.
Bitch, you need to fix your teeth before you talk to anybody about being broke or
Who?
anything, because your whole mouth is broke.
You ain't talking about me, little buddy.
I'm talking about you.
Little buddy, you not talking
Your
about
whole
me.
mouth is broke.
Boy, boo, I ain't even worried about it, homeboy. I ain't even worried about it. Ooh, what your broke ass? Give me some. What your broke ass eating?
What the fuck?
What you eating on?
Hey, Trey, come here, Trey. Let me tell my home. I want my homeboy to meet you on real quick.
Oh, okay. What, he looking for a girl or something?
That's cool. He might like you.
Hey, what's up, little daddy?
Oh, hell no. Next. What's wrong with him? What you mean wrong with him?
What you mean? Ooh, what's your broke ass? Give me some. What your broke ass eating?
What the fuck?
What you eating on?
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who joins the live, man. We keeps it lit, man. I was actually thinking about doing this one live because it would have been great, but, you know, it's kind of water on the bridge. But y'all gonna get this on a good video, and y'all can watch it back with y'all as you please. Shout out to my homegirl, Keela Phillips, for sharing this out with me. She's on TikTok. I'll have her link or how you can find her on TikTok, okay? She got it popping over there. So if you like messy stuff too, she the one to go to on TikTok. All right, so let's get into it. I want to first start with shout out to Shonda's World. Shonda's World is actually on YouTube. She has very funny content, as I showed y'all earlier. So shout out to her. You know this. All right, one thing is, when he came on camera, he said, "I don't appreciate being filmed without my consent," or whatever. That was a rehearsed line. Like, look, we got it, buddy. Your mom and them taught you that. But the thing is, first of all, this woman was heaven sent, okay? Because she lined up, she was sitting on her porch, doing whatever she may be doing, and she saw you out there. Well, the kid. I'm not even talking to the kid, I'm talking to the parents. She saw your son out there alone in the dark, not knowing where he's at. Luckily, there's a nice woman out there and her husband who were able to talk to him, make contact with him, okay? Luckily, the dog spotted him first, ran him in the bushes. You know, he got I bet it's a little bitty dog. I bet the dog ain't but a foot and a half big. But ran him in the bushes. He comes out, talks to them. She's nice enough to first get the information to contact the parents. That's what she does. I don't see a problem with that. What is the problem with people being like, "Oh, you should have called the police"? Why? Who is this kid? Maybe he lives around the corner. We don't know if this is a police situation. We just know that who can we call to pick you up? Bam, let's make contact. And that's what she did. She did exactly what she was supposed to do. She said she was recording because she does not know what the heck my dog did. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. What I do see is that she posted it months later and it went global. And now they're like, "Oh my God, well, how could this woman do this?" She didn't know who he was or whatever. So she didn't know who Bo was. And Bo has a TikTok too, but I mean, if y'all want to go find that, feel free to. And there was another lady. It was what the thing is everybody made up their story based on what they seen on TikTok, because this lady had no idea who this person was. Then people started to come out with their stories. It was a lady who lived across the street, and I was going to show her a video, but when I seen the lady who was actually there at the park, I seen her video, I was like, there's no need to show this other lady's video, because she was like, "I live across the street from the park and I seen no search party. I seen nothing. I didn't hear anything." Well, obviously you wasn't there, so you didn't hear nothing. So I think she was just gaslighting, or maybe she just didn't hear nothing because she was living in her own world inside of her home and didn't see this. So the only person who did right was Shonda's World. The people in the park who was there, they helped, they did right. The lady who spoke out and said that I was there, the lady was right next to me, she never left, she did right. Everybody did right in this situation when it came to this, to Bo. Everybody did right. Things happened. Now, could we say they got in an argument and Bo ran off and all this? Whatever, who cares? Bo ran off, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know this, but have y'all ever dealt with somebody with autism? Probably not, because a lot of y'all are insensitive to what actually happened, man. People with autism do some strange things. I remember Bro, we used to play dominoes with this kid named Perry Brown. He got autism or whatever. Perry Brown is a trip. I see him all the time. But he could play dominoes. But he might mess up from time to time, so you gotta watch him. He'll mess up, but he can play. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he used to do some crazy stuff. And then like he'll wild out and just take off. And you be like, and cause he wouldn't fight. He ain't fight nobody. But I do know if you was to try to bully him, you might get your jaw broke. We've seen that happen. But yeah, so I've seen people. We've seen them all through school. I had a friend named Danielle. We went to elementary school together. I realized she like died like a year or two ago, which is crazy. I was like, damn. I think it was not even a year ago. It was earlier this year. She died in like December or January this year. But she had autism growing up, but she was very smart, straight A's all the time. But she would do the craziest stuff. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. She was like smart as hell. But sometimes she'll just wild out. Because people would be, you know, we was kids and people would be saying stuff at this. I remember her running away from home. And when we was in elementary school, right? And she ran away from home. And you know what the police did? And I look back at this and I be like, that little bastard. The police, because our elementary school used to have the police station at the elementary school. If you know what I'm talking about, you know where I'm from. The police station used to be at our elementary school. And so we used to go take field trips over there in like kindergarten, first grade. After like first grade, they moved the police station to and the fire station to a whole nother place. The fire station, where the fire engines used to be, the garage was still there. The courthouse was still there. We used the courthouse as a library. I mean, a computer room. Once they cleared out the courthouse, it was a computer room. But we was in this courthouse, right? And the police made Danielle, who has autism, made her stand up in there and talk about when she ran away. And we were like, damn, you ran away? What'd you run away for? And so, you know, they made her give this whole story. Man, that was so... Now I look back, I'm like, man, he didn't have to make her do that, because she was sitting up there all scared, like embarrassed that she's telling her friends that she ran away from home. And we like, and we know how she is. We like, she ain't got it all. I mean, she got it all, but you know what I'm saying. But she ran away. We're like, damn, Danielle ran away from school. I mean, from home. That's crazy. And yeah. So shout out to her brother, man, because that used to be my dog back in the day, my homie. We was all cool, all through the neighborhood. But anyway, her brother Daryl. If y'all know, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've seen people autistic. Man, listen, I know some people as we grew up that we was like, I got a homie. Yeah, after you think about it, bro got some screws loose. And he used to do the craziest stuff. But then we don't chalk it up to autism. But for somebody with autism to just take off and do whatever because they got in a rage and do whatever, that's what they do. You know what I mean? I got a friend, he got an autistic son. He ain't finna do that. But he know how to drive, all that. He do all that stuff. He regular. He regular. Like, I mean, you know, but he regular. Because he can drive, he can, you know, he got a job, he do all the normal stuff, you know, whatever. But when I say, you know, they just do stuff. They just wild out sometimes. And that just is what it is. You can't do nothing but, you know, be like, hopefully when they do go through these little things, that they find a lady like this, like Shonda's world, that can help them and not put them in a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? That'll watch over them, because as Sean's world did, she had on the recorder, contacted the first person that he knew. There you have it. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and holler at you later. Peace.